on the AT, September 4th, day 162 of my Appalachian Trail through hike. We're a couple miles into the day already. We got up before dawn and started hiking. There's a side trail where there's a duck pond, beaver pond type of thing, and we think it's a place where the ranger said that there were some moose that were, pretty regular, would come out pretty regularly. So we're gonna try to, see if we can be real quiet and come up on them. We only have 1.5 days left to try to find one, and we've been pretty diligent about it, but they've been pretty elusive. So I think that's it. This is our last day with a full pack, which is wonderful. Tomorrow we'll slack pack, and then we'll slack pack up to Mount Katahdin, which is, it's really amazing that we're this close. Steps, anything?
Nope.
Nothing?
Ready to hike on?
Anything?
We're gonna find a moose.
All right, there we go. Okay. You okay? Well, we hiked in a trail, side trail. It was point 0.7, which is like 3 times longer than we usually hike in a side trail. There was a little beaver pond and big beaver pond, and we're at big beaver pond, and no moose. No little beaver pond either. So anyway, we tried. It is what it is, and it would have been wonderful to be able to see a moose, but it just wasn't meant to be. But we still have a little bit of the trail left today and some tomorrow. But it has been beautiful. But I can tell you, there weren't very many people that have taken this side trail based on the spiders, and we got off trail like 3 times. But at any rate, we tried, and it still was a very pretty pond to view. Okay, this is Mount Katahdin that we're at the summit, and you can kind of see trail right to the left. That's the up, and there's Reaper, and there's Fluff.
Hi guys.
And then the down trail is that one that goes straight down, right kind of in the middle of the frame. So that's what we gotta climb up and down.
Don't move. Don't move.
Ready, go.
Wait, what am I doing?
You're moving. Just, what are you gonna do? A dismount?
No, yeah.
So Maine is pretty swampy, and these boards we've probably walked over, would you say 1,000 more?
At least 1,000.
At least 1,000 of these. They call them bog boards, and these are in really great shape. But some of the bog boards that we've walked over have just been, they're really the slickest things on the trail because they usually are wet and then they grow a little bit of green slime on them and they're just as slick as ice. But these are, and some of them are, you know, pretty rotten. But give you an idea, yeah, it's deep. So this mud here would be probably knee deep if I stepped off of that. And there's a guy that did step off and lost his shoe, couldn't get it back. But anyway, these are the bog boards, and they've been throughout the trail, mostly, mostly in the northeast. But yeah, we've probably walked over several thousand of them. Okay, so we just came out of the 100-mile wilderness, and then we have a bit of a road walk to a place called Abol, A-B-O-L, Abol Camp, which is down this road. Is it a mile? How far is it?
About half a mile.
About a half a mile. And there's a kind of a camp store that we'll probably get a little bit of lunch and a drink. And then that's where Brian's truck is parked, and then we'll drive into Baxter State Park and go to our campsite, which is at Foster Field, which I'll show you a little bit later in the day. Okay, so we're coming up on the Abol Bridge. This is something that we have heard about for months, and logging is a big deal out here. So you're going to see a big logging truck. Wow, that was a lot of wood on that truck.
I've never seen a logging truck stacked that way before.
That was humongous. And so this is you know, kind of the famous Abol Bridge.
That's like over $5,000 worth of money right there on this tonight.
And
Over 5,000.
I would think it'd be more than that, but.
Yeah, it could be.
And what are we crossing over? What is this?
Hey, ball. Oh, river?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Ball Stream. Imagine
This
that.
is Abol Stream, and this is Mount Katahdin. That's what we're going over. Okay. So Ridge Runner just told us, and this is Ridge Runner. Hello.
Hello.
Ridge Runner just told us that the hunt trail is from the left, going up that little spot, and then the tablelands across. Then to the far right is Knife Edge, and then Abol is that light slash right down the middle, and that's like straight down. That's gonna be crazy. All right, so that's Mount Katahdin, and that's what we're going to do on
Everybody,
Friday.
just closing up day 162.
A terrific day, a short day. It was a little over 11 miles. We took a side trail to look for moose. Didn't work. Got a little bit lost, but found our way back. We're at a campground inside Baxter State Park. We registered, we got our permit. So tomorrow is a 10-mile day from the Abol campground, Abol Bridge. Then we got to actually hike about 10 miles into the park and to the spot where then we'll start our summit on Friday. But just wanted to give you a little idea of what's happening here. Pal's wonderful husband drove all the way from Idaho. Crazy, Idaho. So that was a long trip. How many miles?
3140, I believe.
3140 miles.
2,000 too many.
Yeah, it was a lot. But got a little fire going. Brian, Trailmaster, made some tacos, and we're just gonna have a little feast. I'll show you my taco. I don't usually show food, but this is a little special. Anyway, just glad you all joined me today. Looking forward to tomorrow and then summiting on Friday, God willing. All right, anybody? Anything? Nothing? Yeah, they're just they're stuffing their face, so they no comments. All right, we'll talk to you in the morning. Thanks. Take care.